Hi, I'm Deputy Chief Caleb Hudson with the Fire Prevention Division in the City of Biloxi. We're here today to talk about fire safety. This time of year, many people will have Christmas trees in their house. A real Christmas tree can get dried out if we do not water it every day. So it's important that you water your Christmas tree every day. Also, you decorate with lights. So we want to be careful with these lights. Look at them. Make sure there's no cuts or tears in the strands of lights. Make sure you only use so many strands that's recommended by the manufacturer when you hook them together. Also, if you're setting up your tree, no matter if it's artificial or a real tree, make sure it's not blocking your exit. Make sure it's not too close to any heat sources, such as a fireplace or a space heater, because these can cause this tree to catch on fire. You should be at least 3 foot away from any heat source that could cause the tree to catch on fire. Also, this time of year, we know it's cold. So we want to make sure if we're using space heaters or using our fireplace, make sure they're safe. With a fireplace, you want to get it checked before you turn it on. Make sure it's safe to operate this year. Also with your heaters, make sure your space heaters are plugged directly into the wall, not into a surge protector or an extension cord. Go directly to the wall, and then also make sure you're at least 3 foot away from anything that can cause something to catch on fire. Anything that would be flammable. This is our fire safety trailer. This was specially built for us to show a lot of safety features that we can show y'all when we go inside. It has cooking safety functions. We can show you all this when we get inside. It has features to cause smoke, heat, and even showing you how to use a fire extinguisher inside. Here we are in the kitchen. The leading cause of house fires is cooking fires. So there's a lot of safety features that we can talk about here in the kitchen. If you're frying something on the stove and it does catch on fire, it's nice to have a pan nearby that you can slide over the top of it. That would suffocate the fire and put it out. And if you can safely do so, then you would want to turn the eye off. Another thing to remember is you do not want to keep any flammable stuff near your stovetop. No towels, no oven mitts, anything that could get too close and catch on fire. Another safety reminder is your pots. You don't want the handles pointing out. You always want them pointing in. The further back you can get them to point, the better, because you don't want to accidentally hit it and dump all the hot food out on you or damage your dinner for the night. So another safety feature we can look at is electrical items, such as a microwave. Here in our fire trailer, we can simulate the microwave acting up. We can see it sparking and starting to smoke. If you can safely do it, unplug the microwave or the other electrical item that you have plugged in that's having an issue. If you can unplug it, you can kill that power source. Then it'll put the fire out and stop it. But always, it's important to be able to get out. If you do not feel safe putting the fire out or stopping the fire, the most important thing is your safety, and get out of the house and call the fire department and let them come take care of it. Another thing to think about is if you have a grease fire, if you're frying something, you do not want to just throw water on it. Or if it's an electrical fire, you do not want to throw water on that either. Water is a conductor of electricity. It will come back and shock you. The other thing is with a grease fire, water will agitate it, and it will basically like an explosion. It will increase the fire size. So you want to be very careful when dealing with grease or with electricity, and never leave your food or your cooking utensils unattended. If you're cooking something, keep an eye on it. That's one of the leading causes of fires, is not just cooking fires, but unattended cooking fires. If you have a fire that started in your oven, you do not want to open your door. It's important to keep the door closed. If you can safely again do so, you would turn the oven off. And this would eventually smother the fire. But in either case, you really should call the fire department to come help you out. This kitchen in our fire safety trailer, it can simulate a fire. Now, we can also simulate a fire on the stove. And with this fire on the stove, we can show you how to use the fire extinguisher and to put it out. And as you can hear there, the smoke alarm going off. If you hear your smoke alarm going off, of course, you want to be getting out of the house. If you're laying in bed, you want to get low. As you can see, the smoke rises to the ceiling. So you want to get as low as possible. And then if you do have a fire extinguisher and you feel comfortable using it, remember these 4 letters, PASS. That stands for pull the pin, the A is for aim the nozzle, the S is for squeeze, and the other one is for sweep, side to side. And you would do this at the base of the fire. So that's a few tips here in the kitchen. Next, we're going to talk about EDITH. What does EDITH stand for? Exit drills in the home. This is for if you get a fire in your house, or if you have your smoke detectors going off, you know what to do. You have a plan to get out. Here we are in the safety trailer in the bedroom portion. Here we can learn about our smoke detector again. If we hear the sound of the smoke alarm, we'll know what to do if we practice. Roll out of bed. Smoke rises to the ceiling. You want to get low. Roll out of bed, crawl to your door, fill the door. If it's hot, we don't want to go out the door. Something else you look for with the door. If you see smoke coming from the bottom of the door, you do not want to go out your door. But you can take your bed sheet or a towel or clothes and you can throw it at the bottom of the door to keep the smoke from coming into the room. But the important thing is getting out. So if your door is hot or smoke coming from the bottom, we do not use the door. We want to roll out of bed, get low, and go. Go to our secondary means of escape. That's where EDITH comes in. Exit drills in the home. We do not want just one escape plan, but we want at least 2. Being able to get out of the house is important. And then once we get out of the house, where are we going to be at? We want to have a meeting place. As a kid, you can have or as a parent, both of you have a factor in this. Either one of y'all can sit down and draw this EDITH plan. Make it a game, make it fun, but make sure that you know what to do. The important thing is to make sure we get out of the house. I hope these safety tips we discussed here today will help you and your family stay safe. We also have a program where we will come out and install smoke detectors for you if you do not have any. The important thing is we want you and your family to stay safe. So if you have any questions, any concerns, please call us at the Biloxi Fire Department. Our number is 228-435-6200. You can also reach me at my email address. It's chudson@biloxi.ms.us. Thank you.